Nadar Hamdan joins a podcast to talk all things himself, as November 17 and much more. Tune in to hear from the father and how it feels to be in the corner of your son as Has prepares to open up the pay-per-view November 17 at Kudos Bank Arena. This one's not to be missed, guys. Tune in. Let's go.
And the next guest on the podcast, we're joined with the Lionheart himself, Nadar Hamdan. Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
How's things, mate? How's everything?
All good, brother. All good, my man. Cruise control. That's all. I'll call it cruise control.
That's the best way, man. Alhamdulillah. Tell us, man. Has we're a man down. He's in America. How's things without the main man?
Mate, yeah, I miss him, but I'm happy that he's happy. He's loving it. He's having a great time. He's training hard. I'm hearing, I'm seeing a lot of things I'm happy about. So they couldn't be happier.
That's a good thing, man. Talk to us about parenthood. Now, a lot of parents wish for their kids the best, and a lot of them don't know the walk. Now, in the boxing world, you've walked the walk, you've talked the talk, you know what it takes. How is it now seeing your son follow the footsteps?
It's a tough one, definitely. But my boys grew up football, as in, like Cliff Aurora, Banksia, all the Tigers, all the boys, St. George, Rockdale City, etc., Apia, all that kind of stuff, City United. And all of a sudden, this one here says, Dad, I want to fight when he's, I think it was 18, 19. Dad, I want to fight. I want to go, what? You play football, you're on your way, you can do things. No, let's play football. So I said, nah, man, wake up to yourself. So one day I was seeing him with his mates hanging out, having a smoke. So I go, come here, little shit. I pull him up. I go, you really want to fight, huh? I go, okay, I'll let you. But you stop this shit. Stop smoking. I can't. We're none of us smoke. We don't smoke. I hate smoking. I hate drugs. I hate everything. So I go, listen, no smoking. So to his credit, man, he stopped smoking. Straight to the gym, man. And hasn't looked back since. So that's deal done.
He showed it. He came on the podcast not long ago or after his last fight. Said a bit of payback. You guys, you put him through the grinder pressure-wise when it was your career. You guys, now it's your turn to sit down and watch.
Yeah, it's great being. I'm in his corner. I'm thankful to Jeff for letting me be in his second man. And it's obviously nerves, but you know what? I'm confident. I know how hard he works. I see how hard he works. He grew up watching me train. I was always a hard trainer. So and my boys all train hard, whether it's football, boxing, whatever it may be. They put their head down. They put in 100%. I've pushed my boys towards sport because I feel that sport is like you know what's going on out here with a lot of young people. They're lost, drugs, etc., hanging out, carrying on. So I just think, man, I think sport is a good outlet for anyone, and everyone needs to find their path and go for it, man.
It's 100%, especially because it brings about that discipline. And that discipline you can't teach unless you go through the grind and you understand it. Now, growing up, I thought like everyone I was a tough bloke until you walk into a gym and realize how small you are and how your ego's got to get tested time and time again for you to get to levels and, keep climbing the ranks. Talk to us about yourself. You went through all the struggles and the challenges any 15, 16-year-old had. What was your childhood like and what did boxing do for you and sport do for you?
Oh man, I was everywhere as far as I'm like youth and teenagers years, all that kind of stuff. The stories out there, boys' homes, etc., brawls, fights, police, headaches. But I did my time, and when I got out, I had to think. One thing on my mind was to travel the world and fight. And most of my issues on the street were fights. I got in trouble for a lot of assaults, so I still like fighting. So. Why not get paid for it and travel the world doing it against the best? So I was in the gym. As soon as I got out, I went to the gym and I got on with John Lewis and then over to Jeff Fennick. So, and then with the Akaway boxing group. So it was a hell of an adventure and great times.
Great times indeed. And it's beautiful that you can pass it on to your son. And now he's with Jeff, he's in America, he was with Brock. And he's experiencing things that you've experienced. You fought for world titles all around the world. You fought the best. You were ranked second only behind Oscar De La Hoya, 32-0, multiple-time world championship challenger. Talk to us about those experiences where you can coach and nurture Has into making sure that he continues to grow and get to that level.
Yeah, mate, he's hungry. He's been there. He's been there by my side, so he's seen me in my struggles and my discipline and stuff I used to do to get to a fight. You know, so he knows what it takes, whether it be Hassan, whether it be my younger one Ali or Muhammad with their chosen sports. It's discipline. It's about commitment, 100%. You can't be out on the street hanging out with your mates all night long, then expect to go out the next day and perform at your best on a football field or a boxing ring or wherever it may be. So it's a full-time, it's a commitment. You want to be the best, you got to be committed.
Yeah, commitment indeed. So talk to us about sacrifices along your career. What things did you have to make sure that you missed out on? And I was talking to Mundine the other day, and he basically said the smokos and all the sessions and the partying, there's a miss. You can't have the best of both worlds. Talk to us about that struggle and things for kids watching and the people that are watching this. What can they take out of that? Because you can't have both.
But you can't have both, man. You got to be a leader, bro. You got to be your own leader. When I got out of the boys' home, I had a lot of things offered to me. I'm talking about a lot of good things offered to me, shiny things about, I had something on my mind. I had a dream. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to fight the best. I wanted to get out there and give this boxing thing my best, and I did. But it means turning your back on things like it's really great temptation. But it is. I don't regret it. I turn my back on a lot of things, and that's what it is. Sacrifices sometimes. Seeing the Bulls will go out for the night, go out for the weekend, and you say, "No, I can't do it now. I've got training tomorrow morning. I'm committed now. I've got to get up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. to go for my run, and I've got to get to the gym by midday. So if I go out tonight, I ain't gonna make it to the run. I don't want to run. So you lose. That's it. It's you choose. What do you want to do? You want to follow your dreams, or you want to, take shortcuts and lie and lie to yourself and people that believe in you.
100%, man. Also had one of the brothers from the community, Ali Najm, who's a runner. He's an Australian surf lifesaving athlete of the year. He basically said he's got to take his nights off, making sure he's stretching, doing his due diligence. Friday, Saturday nights get a miss because he's stretching at home, resting, recovering for his next session. It's by no chance that these people reach these heights by sacrificing those sacrifices. But the question I'd like to put to you is a negative mindset. There's a lot of people that are naysayers, a lot of people that will tell you, you're wasting your time, go do something else, not to follow greatness. What was that with your career? Because there would have been a lot of demons, a lot of people who don't believe in what you believe in. How do you deal with that?
I had a lot of demons. I had a lot of people not believing. A lot of guys didn't believe I'd do anything. A lot of people thought I'd end up in jail doing life. So, pretty much the majority of people thought I'd be gone. I'm long gone. So, I believe in myself. You got to be a leader. It's like I say to a lot of guys when I talk to them. I do a bit of talks. I've talked to schools and juvenile centers, etc. And you got to be a leader, man. You got to believe in yourself and follow what you want to do and do what you want to do, not what other people want you to do. You got to be your own man. Sometimes you turn your back. It's like I told the guys. When I got out, a lot of things were offered to me. I said no. I turned my back on a lot of people. But that same people that I turned my back on ended up being my biggest supporters. That's come to my fights and respected that I did it my way. I went my path. I wasn't disrespectful to nobody. I knew what I wanted, man, and I didn't respect no one. I just went down my own thing, and in the end, everyone came supported me. So, mate, they'll come around. They might be upset for a little while when you first follow what you want to do and not follow them, but they'll get over it, man. And when they see what you're doing, that everyone gets interested and excited about it, and they're not following you. So, you got to be your own man.
100%, man, and you got to take risks. You got to put yourself out there. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people are afraid to do so and take that first step because all the criticism and, they want acceptance from others. It's never going to come. I remember before starting this podcast, a lot of people would tell me, who's going to watch you? Who are you going to get on? And my first...
Exactly. You know all about it.
100%, man. And it was like just negativity. And you're like, I've been talking about this since I was at school, man. My third guest, Jamie Soward, I was invited to Volkanovski's gym, speaking with yourself. I've had the best of the best come on. So, you got to persevere and push and believe and manifest and hard work. And anything's possible, no matter what the realm is. Football,
100%.
boxing, life.
Everyone got a different path. Everyone got to chase it, man. Work hard towards it and make it happen.
100%, man. And the thing that I believe in is that brotherhood and helping one another climb the ranks and get there together. For some reason, there's a lot of negativity around where I got to make it, and to make it, I got to step on your toes. And that's just exactly not the case. Any successful person knows you do it, we do it together, and the best will come out.
You ain't got to step on nobody, bro. Everyone go together. Everyone go together.
100%, man. Talk to us about boxing. Who gave that platform? So there's Jeff, who helped elevate the game, and who was always that positivity, the one that instilled self-belief in you, and something that you try to do as well.
When I was in the boys' home, I read the autobiography of Jeff Fennick. It was written by Grant Lakiza. And that kind of, when you're in a boys' home doing a couple of years for bashing coppers and bashing this and that, man, you read this kind of book and you go, man, this is what I should do. What am I wasting my time in here for, you know what I mean? So I thought, I'll get out of here and try boxing. Boxing is different ball game to a street fight. I found that out very early. Two different things, man. So, but it's a hell of a challenge. So I enjoyed the challenge. And, you know, I did my best. That's the main thing.
Hey, best in that. I grew up watching you, man. If it wasn't on pay-per-view, if it wasn't on Fox Sports, it was on the Contender. What didn't you do?
What do you mean? What do you mean you grew up watching me? You were around the same age. My time let a flame. You don't do that.
No, mate, man, that's what it is. Man. No, I look mature, eh? You know, so yeah, I've grown a couple of years. Hey, legend. Talk to us about the Contender. You know, you've been on a show that, geez, only a few people have been on. It was in Shahr Ramadan from memory. Talk to us about that.
You know, man, it was thing. I was in my, I had nothing going on with boxing, nothing going on. I was in my, whatever, if I was 40 something, and there was nothing going on for me. So this opportunity came up. I said, yeah, why not? I'll have a bit of fun. I knew early on, I'm not a 5-round fighter, bro. I've done 12 rounds since 1998. I've been fighting 12-round fights. I'm not a sprinter. So I knew this is not my game. But so I thought, you know what? I'll carry on. I'll do a flam. I'll play the villain. I thought, you know what? I'll do a mundane thing. I'll just play the villain. I'll fucking push it on everyone. Everyone will hate me. If this doesn't work and I win it, when I get out, I'll make something happen for myself. So, and it worked, thankfully. When I got out of the house, a guy named Daniel Pawsey was number 8 in the world WBO. He called me straight out, which was beautiful. I'm a 12-round fighter, but I'm going to take you down. I'm going to take you down and drown you. Understand that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's when I come on. So we fought for his regional title. I took his world rating off him. I took his number 8 in the world rating off him. And then I'm doing a barbecue at the back here. And I get a phone call from a close friend of mine, Angela Hyder. He goes, "Now, what are you doing this weekend?" Yeah, I go, "Brother." He goes, "Number 1." He goes, "What weight are you?" I go, "I'm about 84 kilos, H. What's going on, brother?" He asked me that. It's Sunday. It was Sunday. Sorry, it was Sunday. Saturday or Sunday. Anyway, because Sunday morning or Monday morning, you're on a plane off to Germany. WBO world title fight against Robert Steglitz. I go, "H, man, what do you mean, man? You don't fucking gym me up. I'm not for G'ing up right now, you know." So, yeah, the boxing's over. I'm pretty much had that good win against Pawsey. I took his world rating. I'm sitting there. He goes, "Man, so and so got injured. Do you want the fight?" The Germans love you because I fought in Germany about 5 times in my career. All crowd pleasing fights. I'm a crowd pleasing fighter. He goes, "You want it or not?" I go, "Man." I go, "H, you for?" So I go, "Shit, yeah, man." He goes, "Listen, I got to say, man, first I'm gonna enjoy my barbecue, brother. I'm gonna enjoy the barbecue. I'm gonna enjoy the kabuli. I'm gonna enjoy my garlic. Tomorrow morning, I'll be on. You know, we're on. It's on." I rang up Mick Akaway. I go, "Mahmoud, what are you doing? What are you doing next weekend, bro? What's the plan? What we going? What are we doing?" And he goes, "Yeah, we'll go for a coffee, have a chat." I go, "Listen, no coffee. Have you run a plane tomorrow?" He goes, "What?" The world title shot. That would be a super world title in Germany. You know, in wherever it was.
It's in Erfurt or something.
Sorry, Erfurt. That was Erfurt.
Yeah.
That was Erfurt, Germany. Because I fought in all. I fought in Dusseldorf. I fought in Frankfurt. I fought in Essen. Then this one was in the one I just said to you.
Erfurt, or I don't know how to say it.
Erfurt, whatever. Erfurt. I remember Erfurt because the elves. Erfurt.
Yeah.
So this one was Erfurt, and I was in. I go, "Mahmoud, get ready, yeah." And he goes, "You're joining up." I go, "Mahmoud, I've got a phone call right now, Angela Hyder. We're on a plane tomorrow." Or was it the day after because I had to get all the visas and shit going. Mohammed, we're on a plane in 2 days. Get your shit ready. We're going, bro. World title fight. What? Call Joe Luchadillo. I go, make sure you call, because Joey was Customola, is one of our always with us. I go, listen, Joe is my main man, he's my corner man. My brother Billy came and we went over, man. Then the day after that, we're on an airplane. Landed in Germany. I think it was Monday morning. Fights on Friday night or Saturday night. My weight's about 83 kilos. When you're away from your fridge, your weight comes off easy. We know us Lebos, Arabs, we love our food, bro.
I like it too much, man. Yeah, I've got to stop.
Our food is the best. So it's great food. And when you're away from home, when I'm away from my wife's cooking, I'm fine, bro. I can make my weight easy. So I made weight easy. I was on weight the day before the weigh-in, 76 kilos. So I went from about 84 to 76 easy. Training, get ready sharp, weigh in. We've done a lot of stuff at all different shopping centers as far as press conferences, media stuff. And man, it was a great fight. We jumped in there, punched on for 12 rounds with the world champion. He got me on points. It is what it is, bro. I gave him my best. 12 rounds. He got me on points, and he was a good man. They respect me, so I must respect for them too. So.
Hey, God bless you. Who goes overseas on 1 week's notice for a world title fight and goes 12 rounds other than the Lionheart?
We do it, brother.
Hey, God bless me.
That's what we do, brother. We fight, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter, we fight. 10 rounds, 12 rounds, 50 rounds. I'm a long distance runner, bro, you know what I mean? So we go.
Talk to us about that mindset, man. A lot of people break when the going gets tough, and you're telling me 12, 15 rounds. I believe I've seen it your whole career. What was it about you that pulled you away from the rest? It's like kill or be killed. You're going all the way.
You want to win, man. So you want to keep going. Like you kind of, I had something on my mind when I was inside as a kid. I don't want to go back to jail. I don't go back to jail. I don't want to do jail. I'm better than jail. Fuck jail. You know what I mean? So I had boxing on my mind. I'm married to the best woman in the world, and I'm got 3 healthy boys, and I'm content. You know what I mean? So didn't win the world title, but you know what? I gave my best trying in 2 great fights. So I can live with that, man. I'm content. I'm content with that.
How many people can say they haven't put themselves in that position? For me, life's all about putting in everything and then going to sleep content because you did what you did. It's not like you didn't put yourself in that position. You didn't read that book and you put it down and you didn't give yourself a crack.
I appreciate that, man. You got to do what you got to do, right? Obviously, there's things you're disappointed about, but what can you do, man? Everything can't be perfect. It's not perfect. So you take it on the chin, and we believe what we believe, and that's how it is, man. We take it as it comes. This wasn't meant to be. Something else is meant to be.
100%, mate. Inshallah, we're going to have you as a father/coach in the corner of a world champion. You show him everything that you did and more, and you know what it takes. Maybe that's what it was, that appreciation of what it needs for him to get there.
Mate, Jeff's doing a great job with him. I can't be more, thankful for Jeff. He's taking him under his wing, and they're doing great together. So it's he's in the US now. He was in Vegas now. He's in LA. Mate, he's training the house down. He can't wait. There's a huge fight coming up on the Team Zoo card next in November. It's just 16.
November 17, Wednesday. He's got a Tim Grindon, another undefeated 2-0. So we're definitely not handpicking him. The challenge keeps going up and up.
Last fight was another undefeated kid that had a huge amateur championship type career.
Yep.
Tough fight. This kid is another 2-3-0 fighter as well, like us. A southpaw, a switch hitter, a banger. So it's exciting, man. They're not cherry picking. Obviously, he's my boy, and people want to take him out. And it's something I thought, you're gonna be, you're my boy. He's fine. He hadn't had much having amateur fights. He had amateur. I think he was amateur for a year, a couple of fights, and he's not an amateur fighter. He's like that. He wants to fight. He wants a punch on. He wants a punch. He's on your chest. He wants you. He wants to break you. Whether it be, he's got one to. Thankfully, he's a lot harder than that. So that's, it's going to be his benefit.
It's good, inshallah, onwards and upwards, especially with Jeff as well. The output and the in close Australian boxing. Jeff wrote that script as well.
Jeff's a great trainer. I've got nothing but praise for the man. So, his record speaks for itself. That's great. It's great. I'm glad to be around Matt with Jeff, and I've known Jeff since I was a kid. So it's fitting.
100%, man. It's crazy how things work and go around in circles. When you were boxing, What was your pre-rituals? Did you have it? Were you ritualistic? Did you have to do anything pre-fight, post-fight, anything like that?
Not realistic, man. I'm not really ritualistic, no.
Yeah, some people, man, they put their left boot on for the right boot, left glove for the right glove. They have to hold some chain.
Brother, nah, man. I make my weight. Give me whatever is food, some carbs, some meat. I'm not the bully. My soft drinks, my water. Nah, let's say I'm happy. And then come fight night, you better, come. It's beautiful. It was a beautiful time. Put on a show. Hear the crazy, hearing the people go mad. I love it. It was a great thing. So
everyone that talks about that adrenaline. It's like a drug. It's so addictive. Nothing can replace that, they say.
Nothing like it, but it's been very like I've walked out with Huss a couple of times, and yeah, man, it feels great.
So tell us the difference when you're going out with Huss. How is it as a father, as a coach, as a mentor, as everything?
It's a lot of different things going on inside your stomach, man. It's unbelievable, bro. It's a different thing when you're going out for your fight, like going out for your son's fight is a whole nother level, man. So it's like he says to me, Dad, it's payback. Because that's payback for what you done to me. I gotta start this shit, man. So no, it's cool. So I love it. It's like when I take my boys out to the football games. Same thing, It's exciting. It's a buzz. I love it. It's support them, and it's something that I really, really live for.
Hey, God bless you, man. Talk to us about the boys' football. What are we doing now? We still at Apia?
Mate, this year, I got my younger one over with St. George.
Yeah.
With Genchi, I take Genchi.
Yeah.
Genchi, former Socceroos. So yeah, he's with him. Ali's in the middle of Dad, I want to fight. I gotta stop. Yeah. Now I got to deal with that. Probably Hassan. This is gonna be the first time Hassan hears it too. So Hassan doesn't know yet, but he brother wants to fight. So I've been training him, and Ali's like, Ali, just take it easy, man. Just stick with your football. You're there. It's just a matter of making the right contacts and get on with it, guys. That on. Okay, let's just slow down, please. Let me just deal with Huss right now. Oh man, So it is what it is, man. You know what? He's in uni. He's doing the right thing. He's studying. So, mate, he goes, I need something to chat. I know we'll work something out. We'll work something out soon. Just stay fit, keep training, and anything will happen.
So what's your advice to your sons, to anyone that's out there, has that itch, puts in the work? What do you think that needs to be done? Is it take the amateur route, keep the training, believe in yourself, put yourself out there, or just calm it down a bit?
As in, what do you mean?
So what's the advice for a lot of the boys that get an itch, like especially in the area now? We've got a lot of with the Akaway gym, with the hardcore gym boys, a lot of boys that want to get out there and compete. What's your advice to them?
My advice is give it 100%. Commitment. Stay away from bullshit. Stay away from all the bullshit on the streets and carry on. And I'm this and I'm that. I'm the hero and I'm the man. Don't about that shit, man. Just focus on boxing. Look after yourself. Look after your family, and give you your best shot, man. Give you your best shot. It's nothing. Live for it. You know what I mean? Don't about whoever. Don't do nothing for nobody. Do it for you. Do it for your family.
100%, man. And talk to us about the relationship between ego and discipline, especially because I think there needs to be a bit of ego in there because you got to believe in yourself. But the ego you see on the street, now you know it as much as anyone. It's fake. It's a persona people put on, and they pick and choose their fights, and they talk about others doing it. But they're only picking a fight they know they can take. They wouldn't last a week in the gym. Talk to us about those types of people.
That's what I say, man. Boys, go to the gym. You want to fight someone? Go to the gym and pick a fight in the ring, and you see a real fight. You know, it's a different thing. Street these days, man. These days, they don't even fight on the streets. These days, you know, you might, even if you win a fight on the street, it's not going to be over. Their cousins, their uncles, someone's going to come back and get you. So it's not, this street thing is, don't worry about street fighting. No, there's nothing to prove. There's nothing out there to prove. You really want to compete, go find a sport, find something that you can compete in, and it gives you that adrenaline that you need, not the street.
100%. I'll never forget when I finished playing football, got to a certain level that it couldn't get anywhere else. My discipline wasn't there. I thought I was better than anything, and I wasn't. So I found myself in a jiu-jitsu gym. Mind you, I find myself in Rob Whittaker's gym. I'll find that out later. I'll get into there, and I thought I was the toughest bloke on the block. Mind you, I got my ass beat for a year before I started seeing any success. And then I started to become a better person and grow and understand that, geez, there's a lot more to it, and there's levels to the game, man. No matter how good you think you are, there's always someone that has your number, you know.
Yeah,
And
100%.
for me, I found the stronger I was, because I was a stubborn bloke, I didn't believe in tapping out, I didn't believe in any of that stuff. It just meant I got beaten up for longer. So I had to learn a lot about myself and, like, you know what, mate, calm it down. It's
Too much heart.
bro, too much heart gets you in trouble, mate. I'm telling you, my neck, it's like Kurt Angle. I don't have a neck anymore.
Totally understand.
So no, it's good for all the people, anyone watching. Look at Brother Nadar, you know, he went to the top. His boys are doing the same thing, and boys from the area are doing that. Go discipline yourself, channel that, and maybe you can make yourself turn it into something full time.
Brother, there's too much temptations out there. Drugs, all this shit, girls carrying on. Man, it's not whether it be our boys or any boy, any. Drugs isn't the answer, man, because drugs is just you know, I know you see the guys driving around their nice cars carrying a flam, but I understand something. When they're driving around, they're looking over their shoulder, yeah. They got, you know, they got worries, they got stress. So it's not worth it.
No, 100%, man.
I can go anywhere I want. I ain't gotta look over my back, look over nothing. I don't, thank God, alhamdulillah, you know what I mean? Just find your way without the bullshit.
100%, man. November 17, Tim Tszyu undercut. He's starting the pay-per-view. What's to expect from Haas? What do we see? What is your advice to him?
I can't wait myself, because I know he's been having a solid training camp, and I'm hearing great things, and he's sending me little things, snippets of himself. I can't wait to see the new Haas. It's gonna be a new Haas. It's gonna when you go out to training camp over there, especially over in the States, he's been meeting up with a whole lot of different fighters or world champions and sparring different guys in the gym, different sparring to here. So I expect to see much improved aggressive Haas. I can't wait to see it. And I know he's fighting an aggressive kid, so it's fighting a very good kid. So I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Mate, and how are you going to feel, mate? Pay-per-view, walking out with a man, seeing the Hamdan name out there against a tough contender. How are you going to feel?
I'm confident. I feel good. My son, he's ready. He's ready, man. This is what he wants. This is what he wants to do. And mate, he's put, to his credit, he's putting in all the hard work, and he's sacrificed a lot. So, and I know what it takes to do that. And I believe in him.
Hey, God bless, man. November 17 will be there. Everyone will be watching. It's just Hassan Hamdan against Trent Gindham, two undefeated fighters. Mate, final comments for Brother Nadar to all the people watching.
Thanks for your support, and I look forward to seeing you out there supporting Hassan Hamdan in his quest. Lucky you guys are out there supporting me, so I'll never forget you guys, and I appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you all out there again.
100%. We'll all be out there. Hassan Hamdan, we're all going to get behind him. You're going to see a lot more of me and a lot more interviews. We're going to be out there in the gyms. We've got Jeff Fenny coming on next. Nadar, it's been a pleasure, mate. Thanks, my brother.
Thanks for having me, Habibi. Thank you.
Take care.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa alaikum.